Welcome to another edition of Eric's Product Reviews, brought to you by hollywoodfrodo.com. I, of course, am Eric, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the interactive IQ treat ball dispenser, obviously for dogs. This is going to be a dog product review, and this is a pretty cool little toy, something to get your dog's brain engaged. Basically, you put treats in here, and then the object of the game is for your dog to get the treats out. And if your dog is anything like my dog, if there are treats to be had, they will do everything they can to have them. So here's how this works. It's very simple. You just unscrew that part, and then you have this base, and that just sits in there. So that comes out easy enough. Now this base has a slider. So you can, let's see if I can get it right there. You go. Hard to do it from the wrong way, but you can make the opening for the treats in the back as wide or as narrow as you want. So you can make it as easy or as hard as you want for them to come out of there. You can put your treats in the base there, and then you slap that down and you screw that in. So fairly simple to put together. And as you can see, once you do that, you've got the hole in there for treats to come out of, and then you have the hole in the top for treats to come out of. This is obviously for like small little round training treats or anything that will fit, but you know, you probably want to have a really small little round treat would be ideal. Now, when you're starting out, I would recommend you leave that bottom part closed all the way. Leave this closed and just set the treats in here, because when you're first starting out, that's going to be hard enough, and it's going to take your dog, you know, a little while to figure it out. Depends on the dog. Some dogs are quicker than others, but generally speaking, dogs are pretty darn smart and pretty quick at catching on. It took my dog playing with it twice to sort of get, okay, there are treats in there, and if I roll this thing around with my nose and paw at it and move it around, eventually I can get those treats to come out. And she got it, as you can see in the video. Once she got it, and it's fun. Now I would recommend, this is just throwing this out there, don't leave this laying around all the time, because if it's laying around a lot and there aren't treats in there, then the dog's going to give up on it, because they're going to play with it and no treats are going to come out, and they're going to disassociate there being treats in there. So this is a toy that you keep put up in your treat cupboard. You pull it out and put it down, so the dog knows that every time you use it, every time you give it to them, there are treats to be had. And then once they've gotten all the treats out of it, you take it away and you put it back up, so they know if it's out, if it's available, there are treats in it. And that way you can begin to make it harder and harder. You can put the treats in the base. You can make the hole in there a little bit smaller so that it takes them longer to get them out, because they know that if it's out there, if you're leaving it with them, there are treats in it. This is what I call a supervised toy. Not that you have to be watching them every second, but you probably want to be with them when you give this to them. This isn't something that I would, you know, if I'm leaving for the day or going out to a movie, I wouldn't leave this with my dog. Yeah, I would entertain them for a while, and that would be good, but eventually the treats are going to be gone, and they're going to be still trying to get treats out of it, and there's not going to be any treats, and they're going to, you know, start again. They'll lose the association that if it's there, there are treats. And if your dog has a big mouth and or is a chewer, they might get to the point where they start chewing on this and ruining it. You know, some dogs have big, strong jaws, and even something that's tough like this, they will do that too. So that's just a little, my little 2 cents worth about that. But it's a very simple product, but works really, really well. I did find this and buy this from Amazon, per usual. And I will have a link in the description below. You can click on that link and check it out on Amazon for yourself. It's fairly cheap and well worth it. It's just great, like in the middle of the day. You know, if my dog is kind of bored, then I'll put some treats in there and give it to her, and you know, it keeps her entertained, gives her something to do, gets her mind stimulated. And again, the more they get used to it and the better they get at it, you can make it a little bit harder so that it really gets them going even more. Anyway, that's it. That's what it is. Click the link, check it on Amazon. That's it for this review. If you like this review, please click that like button. If you want to keep up with future, not only pet product reviews, but I do lots of household products, appliances, electronics, and gadgets and things like that, then subscribe to my channel. If you know anyone who might be interested in this, anyone who has a dog, please share this video with them. You can do that on Facebook, Google+, Twitter, Reddit, all those fun ways. They're all down there. Just click the right button and check out my channel for all those other product reviews, as well as Android app reviews and lots of fun stuff. Anyway, that is going to be it until next time, so have a great day.